Hello everyone, welcome back to the CrapsTracker. I'm going to do a quick follow-up here, and that will be in regards to the 5-count seesaw that was introduced a few days ago. There were a few questions that arose, and I kind of wanted to follow up and say, hey, this is how it worked in Wincraps, but let's go ahead and take a look at it when we have a roll file that includes real dice rolls itself. So what I did was I contacted AGC, since he has his homemade bubble craps machine, and asked him if we could produce a little video together that I could then use to sample the program with, or at least the script with, so that you could see what it looks like in real action. And I'm going to do it in two different ways. I'll probably just run through this video, just straightforward through it, just let the numbers roll, and then the second video we'll just kind of go through and take a look at how you should play it as you see numbers developing. So whether it's good or bad or whatever, should you play, should you not play, that kind of thing. It'll be more of a technical type of scenario. Okay, so let's just see if we can get some rolls going. I'm hoping that AGC, and I'm assuming you can still hear me there. If you can, if you'd be kind enough to go ahead and start the roll file, then we can get this whole thing going. All right. Okay, cool. Go ahead and give it a start, please. There we go. 9 is our first number, huh? Okay. Yeah, already on a red. So far, so good. Yo, not so good. So one thing I don't cover. Oh, aces, so that pays us back there. Back on a red. For those of you that are not familiar with the strategy, it's not a real big deal. I will link to the video down below, but also up above I'll put a little card that you can click on so you can get over to that spot and see that video, follow along with it, and see if it all makes sense to you. Again, what we're going to do here is just go straight through the rolls that he has processed, and we'll take a look at it and see how the strategy holds up. Oh, quite a few outside numbers so far here. What's the nines? A couple nines. Aces, yos. Oh, come on. Thank you there, AGC. I can see the little shadow, so I know you did a little push there. Again, outside. And a 5. Back in the original video, I talked about how outside numbers are kind of devastating. I really should say the field numbers are kind of devastating to this particular strategy. And of course, there we go with it. Another outside one. Wow. It seems for some odd reason that when we get a lot of the field numbers or horn numbers, we run into problems where we don't make any money. It could be because they're wasted rolls for the most part. Or is it just that it drives into the red right after that? I don't know. But we don't seem to get ahead too quick. It seems like this strategy makes money either very rapidly or it doesn't make it at all. So usually during the test phases, because I can watch everything in Wincraps up here, it either happens very, very quickly in, like a 20-minute period, I'll make the $80 goal range, or I'm stuck sitting there watching for a simulated hour or 2-hour period, and you're either up 10 bucks or down 30 or $40, maybe $50. So I like to just play it for 20 minutes or $80, get it up there really quick. Let's call it a half an hour or $80. See if we make anything. Here we're already in the hole, $58. You can see that down in this area here. And that 6 is just like going crazy there. And another 6. That ace deuce would have been nice on the come out roll, but no such luck, and we get it back to back. Yep, lose against that 6. Oh, almost had an ace deuce in there, looked like. Yeah, that's twice we missed that come out. Went back-to-back craps numbers where we would have been paid. Sweet, at least we got paid here. You know, if I were just to call this without seeing the end result, I would say that this is not looking good. Way too many outside numbers. Yeah, do not like all those outside numbers coming up. But we'll just bounce through this thing and see what happens. What's interesting is that we haven't even made it to a point where we have our inside numbers played. Haven't had enough rolls occur. So we're making too many points. Or losing too many points, but nothing's really coming out of it. Oh, no. That helped a little bit. Now, if I were on a live table, I'd probably just run away right now because you're ahead, so to speak, and it's been too much time. It's been an hour or half an hour, and you haven't made any money, so yeah, it'd be a good time just to walk away for a bit. In the case of when I do walk away, I'll be gone for probably 10, maybe 15, 20 minutes, so somewhere between 20 and like 40 rolls or so. And then when I get back, just kind of start the whole process again. Just kind of play with it and let her go. Yeah, we're getting absolutely nowhere here. Yeah, here we have numbers on the inside, but we can't even collect on any of it. Yeah, so now we drop down to our minimum, and still it's been 3-4 rolls here, and we haven't been able to collect on a larger number, just collecting, you know, $2-3 on the field bet, and that's it. This is kind of neat because I don't think I've seen the scenario where I was stuck, where I'm in 80 rolls roughly, and I've only had the inside numbers come up once, and I haven't been able to collect on it at all. So for the most part, I've just been playing a game of don't. Just a don't pass, and that's it. At least that's what it feels like. And a not very profitable one. Boy, oh boy. This game's played for excitement a lot of times, and I must say this particular segment here, not very much excitement, is there? No numbers coming up that we get to play. We're just on the don't, and doesn't look like a very thrilling strategy at all. Yeah, maybe we'll pull a little profit after all. At least we're on a plus, so... Man, still at 4. Again, outside. Don't like that at all. Back-to-back boxcars. Oh, look at it. We have everything up on the inside. Do we collect? Yes, we get to collect once. Finally. Yeah, but then we lose the 9. And back on that 4. Jesus, that's twice it came back to back on us. And 6 has been pretty hot, so that could go either way on this thing here. And there it went. Another 6. Yeah, at least we got a red out of this one. Being down's not exciting, that's for sure. Sorry. Oh, alright, it looks like AGC is saying that that's it on this particular roll setup. I could continue if I wanted to. It just presses the button and we'd have some more rolls. But we have about close to an hour in. That's all we were looking for. So we're going to kind of let that be as it is and hope that we can use this file. I mean, we could actually manually go through right now, just hit some numbers, as far as auto rolling it through Wincraps, but we'll call it a day here. And in a follow-up video to this, I'll go through and kind of break it up. And it looks like we have a $51 loss here. And let's see if we would have done this as far as speccing it out, going, oh, we're hitting too many outside numbers. Let's go off for those 20, 30 rolls. And let's see if that would have put this back into perspective correctly. Okay? Thanks for watching. Be sure and follow up on the additional video that'll come out in a day or two. And then subscribe to both AGC, which is the Average Guy Craps, and keep following us here on the CrapsTracker.